Alright. Episode 2, guys. Ooh. Hopefully my mic isn't fucking around too much, dude. I haven't checked the first episode yet, if the quality is good at the end. Okay. So I have to learn all of the combat, though. Fuck. We might get some trouble, dude. I gotta check, dude. Oh, shit. Fuck. Hey. Okay, we're good. I'm getting paranoid, man. Okay. Get to the roof, dude. We have to get there now. We've used quite some time. Cool beans. We actually made it. Well, what the fuck? I'm a vampire. Of course I made it up here. A bunny. You see it? Find a bunny.
I dare you to find a bunny.
Since last drink. Oh yeah, the ghoulies. The ghouls, man. Oh! Oops. Did I say episode 2, right? I did. CRT TV. Takes an old motherfucker back. A vampire would be like, CRT TV? That was like yesterday, dude. Do we have people here? What? Mending elixir? Instantly restores health, okay.
You better mess with us tonight.
Cool. That's on 2. I guess my health bar is the white one down on the left, right? I don't know, I don't like my camera position.
Ugh, can't wait till more happens.
I don't like it. I kind of felt like I was in the way, in some kind of way. A book with an inscription in it. Strange old book named Mastery of Athenor Corporis. It is well read and has many dog-eared pages. The inscription inside reads, "My friend, I trust this will aid you in your study. You have only just begun to unlock the potential of your abilities. Your mind can be pushed much further, even if your body has reached its limit. I know you wouldn't want to let anyone down. JJ."
Wish I were Katsumi's ghoul.
Katsumi's ghoul, huh?
Do I still get to celebrate Christmas if they embrace me?
Maybe I should move to LA. Someone else is in here. I can smell it. Then we kill them too! Chill the fuck out, no one else is here. Then what happened to the elevator genius? Fine. We get rid of the cops.
Oh, God, I forgot which buttons. Oh, I'm gonna need some practice here, dude. Come on, fuckhead. Oh, shit. I drank my bottle. What did I do? Do you have a knife? Come on.
Cops will be through here, starting to fill out paperwork.
Yeah, we better get the fuck
Make yourself
out.
scarce. I'll just put it down to Seattle being Seattle.
Dude. Oh, I still got much to learn, dude. I didn't use telekinesis on them either. Oh, weak. I can't pick it up, I guess, right? Can't keep it. I don't know if there's anything here. Nah. Redwood. Strong as fuck. Best pianos in town, man. Whoa, FPS dips, dude. Maybe Ultra wasn't the smartest thing. Potense elixir temporarily increases the damage of attacks. Cool. We have that on 3. That's cool. Okay. So where are we supposed to go? Bring in the knife, guys. It's a big ass house. Oh shit. A note again. Empty package smells fetid and earthy like mold. There's no other trace of what it might have contained. There is a note that reads, "Get this to D before sunrise. He has your money. P." Okay, P.
Welcome to Seattle. Come on.
She's strong, man.
What year is this?
The year 2024. When did you?
I have been asleep for 100 years.
Since 1920.
Now there's a thing. Well then, welcome to the 21st century.
I only used about an hour. Take the night air in Seattle. Okay. You know Crystal Pepsi? Do you remember Crystal Pepsi?
Hey there.
That's crystal blood in my glass,
You
dude.
are still here.
Till
You're
we
still
work our
here.
caseload, seems we're stuck together.
So we finally found a place
Welcome back
around.
from the land of Nod. You and I can't ever really leave it, can we?
The land of Nod. No, I suppose not.
No. No, I suppose not. Now and forever, we live in darkness.
We do. But hey, everyone spends time in the dark. You and I just know it better than most. Let's take a minute while you're still gathering strength. Get to know each other. Maybe check our compass before we set sail. While we slumbered, I puzzled. And I realized I know you. Or I know who you are.
Yeah.
You're the one they call the Nomad.
They still remember me?
I am surprised anyone remembers.
That name's been buzzing around my brain, and I only just trapped it. Another mystery. Where I got the idea. I didn't expect you in Seattle, not at all. And don't rightly know how I made the leap. Once folks hear the Nomad's in town, and they will, they're going to assume a lot. There are stories. Some
Yeah.
have you as a destroyer, others an omen of doom. But,
An omen of
what
doom.
would you say?
I'm a traveler, I'm a warrior, I am a survivor. I am a survivor.
Where I travel, disaster follows. When I war, it is against misfortune. If I am anything, I am a survivor.
Oh, that's not what I expected to hear. But if that's the truth, that's the truth. And I'm rather fond of surviving myself. Well then, what's the most dangerous thing out there, in your experience?
Dude, just because I'm afraid of humans, mortals that hate.
I saw the witch trials as they played out across Europe. They slew many of our kind. I barely escaped. But in fear and hate, they also slaughtered the ones they loved. Mortal hate is the danger. And there are forces who harness it. If they could burn the whole world, they would.
Bad news. In 1945, they figured out how to... Never mind. Good news, despite it all, we're still here. You'll forgive me for asking, I hope, but I can't help but wonder, how did you fall into mortal hands? It just doesn't seem your style. Something more happened, didn't it?
I have said all I desire to say about myself. Tell me of you now.
All right, ask away. I warn you, I've had 100 years in this city, but my memories are Swiss cheese.
About the kindred of today.
I have been in torpor for decades. What can you tell me about kindred in modern times?
I can only speak to what I know, and I only know Seattle.
Tell me more about yourself.
I would know more about you.
I should have gone for more about the kindred though, but... Any memories returning?
When we first spoke, you had little recent memory. Do you remember anything more?
One thing. Alcohol. On the air, on the floor, in glasses and bottles. After that, I'll walk in the dark.
And who was your sire?
Who was your sire?
The one who chowed down on me 100 years back? Gideon, his name was. He was a peach. I liked him. Where is
was
he
a
now?
peach?
I don't know. My best guess is he's gone to ground or dust.
What was that about alcohol?
What is this about alcohol? Your memory seems drenched in it.
Well, I'd say I was in a bar. If you feel properly woken, maybe we could try to find it.
I am awake. But there is something wrong. My blood is sluggish. I should be strong by now, even after torpor, and I am not.
Reckon that mark has brought you down a peg?
Speculation accomplishes nothing.
True, but let's just take another second. You know my blood is Malkavian. You know they call us lunatics, madmen, or prophets. But where do you draw a bloodline?
Oh shit. Alright, I should have done that fucking quiz, man. We have Bruja, Tremere, Banu Hakim, Ventru, La Sombra, or Torador. Whoo! The Bruja's power lies in their strength and swiftness. They use these skills to turn the tide of battle, acting fast, hitting hard and goading their foes into making a fatal move. A Bruja is an unstoppable force in a fight. Their unparalleled prowess ensuring they remain on top. Celerity, presence, and potence. Clan affinities. Dominate and blood sorcery. Tremere. Members of Clan Tremere wield arcane powers and can bend blood to their will, weaponizing it against their foes. Their sorcery affects not only their own blood, but also that of their enemies, and they are able to inflict great pain and destruction on those that oppose them. I'm leading to this so far. I like this one too, but maybe on the next playthrough? I think maybe I'll take this. Banu Hakim are silent judges, lawbringers, and executioners. Swift and deadly, they can silence and dispatch their foes through both violence and sorcery. They can take down an enemy with chilling precision in the blink of a mortal eye before disappearing without a trace. That's fun too, dude. Fuck. Celerity, blood sorcery, obfuscate. Okay, so they have blood sorcery too. Ventru are masters of control, subduing and puppeteering others through sheer force of personality and will. They can freeze enemies in their tracks, turn them against each other, or make them forget they were even there. The Ventru's resilience also allows them to withstand attacks and survive inevitable reprisals. They all sound fun, dude. La Sombra use their power to stoke the fires of fear in enemies and allies alike. Masters of Shadow, they bend the darkness to their will. Capable of nightmarish feats, they weaponize their control of shadows to isolate, ensnare, and instill dread in any target. Dominate, potence, and oblivion. And then we have Torader. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, man. Enthralling presence allows them to make the first move. Often their enemy has the chance to react. Often before their enemies has a chance to react. They can entrance their victims and enemies, luring them in and blinding them to the danger in front of them until it is too late. We had this in the Battle Royale game, and we also had the Bruja. I'm going to choose... I'm going to take this one, Tremere. I almost want... oh, it's this or this. Oh, I really... I want to try them all, dude. Replayability, I guess. We're going with this. Hard. Oh, this one's hard. Easy. Let's try this one on this playthrough, right? Tremere. I gotta learn more about this. Oh, there was a preview? No, wait. Oh shit! Didn't see this. Corrosive touch. The bodies of enemies slain by feeding will dissolve away. This is what intrigued me, I guess. Blood curse. Place a curse on an opponent. The next time they take damage, their body will swell up and explode. Mark your current position. Use again to return to that position. Teleport. Recall. Cauldron of blood. Boil a person's blood from the inside. Their horrified screams will draw others close. Blood salvo. Conjure a set of blood daggers that can be thrown with telekinesis. Feeding will recharge an additional blood pip for a random ability. Okay, dude. Brutality. After feeding, become flushed with vampiric strength, temporarily increasing the power of all your melee attacks. Lightning strike. Target multiple opponents and unleash an unstoppable hail of punches, with the final strike dealing increased damage. Fuck. It's... oh, this is making me unsure. Surge forward with preternatural speed and rage, grabbing an enemy you collide with to use as a battering ram to knock down others in your path. Use your supernatural presence to enrage an opponent or civilian prey, compelling them to attack you. While enraged, the target takes increased damage. An earth shock. Slam the ground with explosive force, flinging surrounding enemies into the air. Nearby opponents will take significant damage. Killing enemies without feeding still activates your clan passive. And then we have a hard one, right? The Banu Hakim. All your actions become entirely silent for a period after feeding. Cool. Slash swiftly in front of you, instantly beheading weaker opponents. Move so fast that time appears to stop. Silence an individual so neither their screams nor weapons can be heard by others. Become temporarily invisible to enemies and civilians. You can still be heard. Sprinting while crouched triggers a fast prowl low to the ground. Dude, they're all interesting so far. Feeding hardens your skin, making you highly resistant to damage, so like a shield. Use your strength of will to command a mortal to kill themselves. Vampires will be staggered and disarmed. I like that. Possesses an opponent to see through their eyes and control their movement for a period. While possessed, the target can be commanded to attack another person. Okay, this is fun. Cause a target to forget you were there, putting them into a relaxed state. Subdue enemies within view, preventing them from attacking. When true, and effect abilities will apply to all subdued opponents, while mass manipulation is active. Increases the amount of health restored by feeding. So that was when true. La Sombra. Feeding on enemies casts you into shadow, making you harder to see for a period. Strike with a thin shadow across the ground. Opponents caught by it will be temporarily trapped in place unless damaged. Cool. Step into your own shadow and swiftly emerge from the shadow of your target. Cause an individual to become afraid, fleeing their post and running from their allies. Cast a broad shadow ahead of you, enter oblivion. Then temporarily enter a dimension where only you and others touched by the shadow exist. Oh. Prevents mortal from attacking you while feeding. And then we have Torador. Toraider. I don't know how to say it, dude. Move faster after feeding. Entrance and kiss. Kiss an individual to entrance them for a period, making them an ally that will defend you from others. The weaker the will of the target, the longer they will be entranced. Blink, instantly dash to a targeted location. Oh, that's cool. Beckon, put an individual into a docile trance, where they will walk to where they last saw you. Huh. Blurred momentum, temporarily boost your reflexes, allowing you to evade damage. Relocate abilities will recharge over time. Cool beans, dude. Okay. Fuck, made it harder, but I'm still going to choose what I said I'm going to choose. We're choosing this. We can play this more times, because, yeah. We're choosing this. Tremere clan.
Tremere mage. Not an easy path among the other clans, they tell me. Well, you won't be alone here. Mrs. Thorne will love a new sparring partner.
To taste a foreign body. Quest completed. Ability tree. Okay. We have to unlock our powers. See, now we have a fucking ability tree. The bodies of enemies slain by feeding will dissolve away. So we have to unlock that, right? We have one more point. We can't choose anything else. Place a curse on an opponent. The next time they take damage, their body will swell up and explode. Stronger opponents take significantly longer to curse. How do we do it though? I don't know. Okay. Terminal Decree, Arms of Ahriman, my bad. Bladed Hand, Lightning Strike, Entrancing Kiss. But why do I get these though? So I can actually unlock these too? But that's from the other, that's abilities from other clans though, isn't it? Five ability points cost. Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know this. Nope, nay, didn't know. Now I know. Appearance? Oh shit. Didn't I get something in the DLC? A whip-smart survivor of the streets, quick of hand and mind, and always too clever for the opposition. Okay. This is what I wanted to take extra money for. No, it was classes. It was vampire class. Here. I can actually change my shit. She looks kind of cool though already. Okay, let's just make sure we have... Can we turn her around? Okay, that's nice. I wish we could... Can we change this later too? I don't wanna change it up too many times. So we can't decide hair colors. I like that. Also this kinda gives a vibe of being old. Older. I like this too. I'm going with this, I think. Do I really want to change your face? Oh. Hello. Cool. Scars. Markings. Hey Blade. Yep, I'm going with this one. Do we have any piercings for the lips or something? Nose ring is cool. Earrings. Snake bite. We might have to go with this or the snake bite. Overkill. I like this too. I'll go with the snake bite though. What eye color is this? Is this red? That's sick. I got blue eyes. There's one. Do we have more? She looks pretty fucking cool, huh? I like this. That's me. That's us. Map. Oh shit. Main quest, side quest, clan contact, sanguine. Choleric, melancholic. Can you see everything? There's collectibles behind me here. 3 different. The one that you can see is 0 out of 9. I can remove my camera for a sec so you can see. Like that. Maybe I should bring my camera down a bit. Should I do that? Let's do that. I kinda like being up here, but what the fuck? Do I like being down here? I don't know. Maybe I should be on the other side, maybe. Oh. So hard to decide. Hey, hey. So I'm going to take my sweet ass time with this playthrough though. This is not, we're not rushing anything. Okay. Set waypoint, dude. Appearance, so we look like this. Obtain recall to unlock. Obtain cauldron of blood. Obtain blood salvo. I don't like where I have the dash. Settings. Can I change that? No, not the dash, the fucking... Dash vampiric sprint on control. I want to change that to Alt, I think. Can I change it to Alt? What the fuck is it? Mouse 4. I want it to be Alt. And vampire heightened senses. You can set the secondary to... I don't think that interferes with anything else. Okay, quick audio check. Alright, we're good. We are good. Holy shit. Resume game, dude.
Natty. And no one in this city will blink twice at you. While you were getting dolled up, I rooted out a memory. Realized why I brought us to Dale's place.
Yeah.
I was here, I think. Not long before whatever happened. If we're gonna solve our cases, we could track back my footsteps. See if we can find that bar.
Yeah. Guess we could. Guess we could, dude. For some reason... Tab ain't working. Whoo! Lots of new stuff, dude. Clans and bloodlines. There are 13 known clans. 13. each distinct in its powers and inherent flaws. These clans are the lineages of the progenitors. These clans are the lineages of the progenitors, the antediluvians, but as generations pass and the blood grows thinner, they find themselves more fragmented. Each clan carries a unique piece of Cain's legacy. The Bruja are violent rebels and warriors. Fuck, let me do something. Now, you can read too, man. The Bruja are violent rebels and warriors, which probably is pretty fun to play, yes. Ever challenging the status quo. The Ventru, the so-called Clan of Kings, wield power and control with an iron fist. The Torador are the artists and visionaries seducing the world with their creations. The Tremere, formerly a house of mortal mages, now twist their blood into potent sorcery. The La Sombra manipulate from the shadows, furthering their plots from the cover of unnatural darkness. The Banu Hakim are swift and silent and bring death. Despite their individual strengths, their shared curse keeps them ever watchful. The fight for dominance among them is as old as the antediluvians, the ancient sires of their clans. Oh, okay. This struggle for power will persist, growing ever more intense as the blood thins and the night grows darker. The kindred walk a fine line between predator and monster, forever in the shadows. The legacy of Cain binds them, but it also drives them to strive for more. More power, more control, and more sustenance. In this eternal dance, they must always be cautious, for the shadows are both their refuge and their peril. Clan Tremere. Once a house of mortal mages seeking immortality, Clan Tremere gained its name from an 8th century mage who was in part successful in that quest. Thousands of mortals and kindred were sacrificed in his efforts to discover the elixir of life. Obsessed with knowledge and power, he discovered the curse of vampirism, ushering himself and his followers into eternal unlife and eternal hunger. While powerful, Tremere are rarely trusted. Okay. They can often be found within Camarilla domains, using their craft to bolster the strengths of the court. But despite this, they are seldom seen in control of territories, holding fewer princehoods than even Clan Nosferatu. Princehoods? Just as their skills makes them valuable, few want to see them at the reins of power. Members of Clan Tremere can bend their own blood to their will, weaponizing Vita against their foes. Their sorcery affects not only their own blood, but also that of their enemies, and they can inflict great pain and destruction. That's us. Clan La Sombra. La Sombra vampires are expected to triumph at any cost. Ruthlessness is a sought-after trait in progeny, making their reputation as betraying interlopers well-deserved. Most do not seek attention, preferring to act as puppeteers, powers behind the proverbial throne. Historically, most La Sombra were found in the dreaded Sabbath sect. In recent times, many have turned to Camarilla Princess for alliance. This upheaval has given way to distrust, with many kindred unwilling to believe that those who once staunchly waged war for the Sabbath won't turn again in the ever-changing tide of nightly politics. The Sombra can use their power to invoke fear in enemies and allies alike. Masters of Shadow, they weaponize their control of it to isolate, ensnare, and incapacitate a target. And then Clan Banu Hakim. The children of Hakim balance on a knife's edge. Caught between their need for justice and their thirst for vampiric blood, most Banu Hakim marshal themselves with a strict code of conduct, which serves not only their cause but also to regulate their thirst. Banu Hakim seek to embrace mortals capable of assessing and handling threats, enforcing laws and traditions, and punishing transgressors. Descendants of the judge of all vampires, Hakimites are often valued as sheriffs in Camarilla domains. Blood sorcerers, Clan Banu Hakim, are judges and executioners. Swift and deadly, they can silence their foes through violence and sorcery. Banu Hakim can take down an enemy in the blink of a mortal eye with chilling precision. Clan Ventru. Ventru see themselves as the rightful heirs to power and control. Once the god kings of ancient Babylon, they have adapted to suit the modern age. Business moguls and aristocrats. Is it business or business? Clan Ventru are masters of authority. Authority! Respect my authority! As the historical leaders of the Camarilla, they have maintained their rule over most domains over the centuries. Many kindred see the Ventru as ruthless and controlling tyrants, insistent on keeping their well-polished boots firmly on the necks of the territories and vampires they rule. But many blue bloods argue. While their methods are often seen as harsh, without Clan Ventru, the Camarilla would have fallen generations ago. Vampires from the Clan of Kings have the ability to subdue and control enemies, and their commanding presence aids them in maintaining both the Camarilla and the Masquerade. The resilience also allows them to weather storms and to lead from the front. Clan Bruja is synonymous with rebellion. Known as a clan of fighters and rebels, often seen as crude troublemakers by kindred of other clans, they are much more than this, adept talkers and architects of change, forever marching against the perceived mainstream. Agitators and heretics, the Bruja are often embraced from the ranks of revolutionaries. Yeah. They are unafraid to be the antithesis of society, fostering counterculture wherever they tread. No strangers to violence, they strive to spread their own ideals, even if they must do so alone. A Bruja's blood grants them strength and swiftness. They can turn the tide of a battle, acting fast, hitting hard, and goading their foes into making the first fatal move. Bruja are an unstoppable force in a fight, their powerful demeanor ensuring they remain on top. And then Toreador. Known for their seductive natures, Toreador vampires are drawn to art and beauty, forever trying to stir their own deadened hearts. Supernaturally graceful and charming, the divas are always looking for their next thrill, leaving a detritus of discarded lovers and victims in their wake. Despite their reputation as decadent sensates, members of Clan Toreador are no less lethal, and their charm has been the downfall of more than one prince. Unless acting in haste or passion, they embrace only those they deem worthy of a place in their ranks. Their blood grants them quickness of thought and will, allowing them to make the first move, often before their enemy has a chance to react. They can entrance and seduce their victims and enemies, luring them in and blinding them to the danger in front of them until it's too late. And then about the bar. It's more about the mark. Even with a full day of rest, the mark persists, and the Nomad has not returned to their full strength. Perhaps the two facts are connected. And we have something more on Nomad. Are they simply unlucky, or are they fleeing some bane? In any case, it is clear that they always stand among destruction and yet walk away apparently unscathed. The only thing that is for certain is that the Nomad, whoever they are, will choose what information they wish to share, and with whom. Oh shit. Fabien and Fire's Haven, I mean. Yeah. A neglected hovel, but a satisfactory temporary stronghold. Once the home of a man named Dale, who is now terminally absent. It smells intimately mortal, cooked onion and burned garlic, unpleasantly sharp synthetic perfumes, stale sweat and unwashed clothing, alcohol, blood. The door has a sturdy lock, and the windows block the sunlight. I don't know, fucking garlic, man. The Camarilla hold the power in Seattle over kindred and mortal alike. Established for well over 100 years, the Seattle Camarilla Court have had their claws firmly in the city's underbelly since its infancy. Like most Camarilla courts, Seattle is primarily controlled by Ventru elites, with representatives from other clans acting as primogents. It doesn't matter who you vote for, who your chief of police is, or who you pay protection money to. The court pull all the strings. Got you. Got it. Alright, Ski. Find Fabien's bar. Yeah.
Computers. Mostly, they're like a very fast telegraph system staffed by idiots. My advice is to leave well alone.
1934? What the fuck? Game's not running as good as I thought. 66 on frame gen. Dude.
A gramophone, sort of, but much more acceptable sound quality up until the early 90s.
I still use them. Graceland. Capturing mountains. Okay, so we're heading out. What a picture, dude. What? I guess we're heading out. Oh shit. Oh good, no mirror. I don't think vampires like mirrors, do they? Gallery
My buddy
frame?
Dale had body image problems. That's how he put it.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got you.
I have no idea what Dale was studying, if that's what he was doing.
Was. Velvet Member Saga. Ouija board. Goodbye. Elvis. I don't know. A well-used shrine. Discovered in the Nomad's current haven. Current haven, actually. A photograph of a group of people alongside a candle. Strongly scented of vanilla. The blackened wick and tunneling of the wax implies that the candle is lit frequently for short periods of time. There is no way to know which person in the photo has caused such devotion, but there is some scuffing on the picture frame that indicates it is picked up regularly. The entire area is unusually clean and devoid of dust compared to the rest of the apartment. Okay. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Little black notebook. Small black notebook with a fox leather cover and rounded edges. Ivory colored paper. It smells of stale sweat and cologne, as though carried close to the body of someone who uses perfume but does not wash often enough. What it was doing next to so many old VHS tapes is unclear. The pages are filled with neat handwritten columns. The first page reads KS 5ml, TM 5ml, GL 0.5 grams, DD 7.5 milligrams, PP 5 milligrams, DW 10 milligrams plus 2 grams, LM 7.5 milligrams. She...
Like a fairground Nickelodeon, although it does cost more than a nickel and it doesn't make you smile.
Yeah. Meditate? Right.
Dale was into mixing up thin blood alchemicals. Dangerous trade.
Thin blood. What? No. A deceased cat? The body of a dead cat? Rigor mortis has passed, and the quiet wet sounds of movement inside the corpse's mouth indicate the presence of fly larvae. Yeah. Nice. Not nice at all. Holy smokes. So maybe, just maybe, we should end this episode here, and then we're going to go outside. Because we're on 54 minutes, dude. Old Town Penny's Bar. I think we will, we'll do that. Stop! In the name of Allah! Okay. Sounds good. I think we're doing that, dude. And on episode 3 we will go and find this bar, dude. Alright. I hope you enjoy this. I hope my reading's not too fucking bad. Yeah. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you again, and dude, take care of yourself. Have some fun. Whatever. I don't know. Whoop. All good to you. Bye.